Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of Crashlands. I hope that everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. Today is June the 7th of 2020, and we're jumping right back on into things today. So when we last left off, we had just wrapped up talking with Backfleep up here, who had been a surrogate, I guess, per se, for another entity along the lines of Marla. Now, I actually don't recall offhand what that person's name was. Oh, yes, Plago. Plagu, I guess, is better. I think that's a better pronunciation of it. Plagu. He is another deity or another entity, very much like Marla, and he wanted us to go out and get some gasic meisters, 10 gastomeisters, something like that, as an offering, and then he will pass it along and we should get a reward for it. So that's one quest we can do, and that's what we primarily did in the last episode, if I'm remembering correctly. The other thing that we can get going is with Gaby. So we did pick up the hologram, right? The holograms of Hugo. We needed to get a specific one that was around this region. So we were able to grab that, and we can now turn that into Gaby whenever we have a chance to. We didn't have enough time in the last episode, so we could easily get to it today. And then we obviously have a couple other side missions that we can do. Finding the cultist's den. That was a quest of Marla and Backfleep, and Durned as well, I guess. And then putting out fires. So Barnabas wants us to get an egg so that we can then have a Tartil beast companion. So that's something we're just going to have to hunt for, unfortunately. So this one will just kind of be a waiting game until we can get an egg and hatch it. The other ones that we can continue on, we're still holding off on the Baconweed Fairy. I feel like we're getting to a good point where we could probably prepare ourselves a decent amount to take him out, take him or her out, but we're just going to hold off on it for this episode. We're going to do some of these other things first. So I think our first step is going to be Gaby. Let's take a look at our map here where she is at. That is Gaby right there. Okay, so we're going up to Barnapole. So let's hit this teleporter right here. And here's some turtles up here too, so we could actually spend a little bit of time hunting them in hopes of getting an egg so that we can hatch a companion for ourselves. Grab some of this rock while we're here, and let's head up into the town. So she should be right up here. I don't think those enemies are going to follow us up in here, so we should be good to go. Let's talk to Gaby here. Perfect, let me just use my artistry eye real quick and copy Hugo's ugly mug over. There, Bus. Hey Bus, take a look at this wobbler and give it a good whack. Oh, that's just great. Gliddy? Punching this is gonna make me feel so right. Thank you. Oh. Thank you too. Here, I made an extra, and take the recipe too. You can never have too much Hugo punching relaxation. Cool beans, that was actually really easy to finish up. We got one wobbler, which I think we've seen before actually, and we have gotten the recipe for it. Yeah, we saw this over at what's his face's, way over here at Remerle's. I think it's actually a she, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, and it looks like we actually have a quest over here. And I don't think that is on our list here. No, it is not. So we might need to stop back over and see what is for that. We probably should do a little bit of fishing as well. I was like trying to get at least one fishing round on camera here. Oh, a nice big wooden log. It's exactly what we wanted. Again, I think the fishing is probably one of the funnest things that they have in this game. One of the funnest, maybe more relaxing things that you can do in this game. Let me take out one or two tartles. Let's try our luck here. See if we can get anything from it. I have a feeling we're not going to, and we're just going to end up taking a decent amount of damage here. It's extremely hard to actually see where they're trying to hit at. Oh, we did get something. A grounder. Do not know what that is for. Let's try 2 more because there's 2 more right here. I have, actually, you know what? No, let's try our luck at the big boy up here. Big Chungus Maximus up here. Let's see if we can get any luck with getting an egg from him. We want to hit some health here. He is sending out a whole slew of attacks on us. Because unfortunately we aggroed 2 of them. We got a small boy and we got a big boy. But we got them both taken out. And still no luck on getting an egg. So let's head. We could head over to Grandmammy's. Actually, why don't, you know what? I'll spend a little bit of time off camera real quick trying to hunt one of those because I do want to get that quest going because it is going to take a little bit of time for that bad boy to hatch. So with that being said, guys, I'll do a little bit of that hunting and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I spent a little bit of time doing some hunting and I was able to get an egg. I did just so happen to get it from one of the bigger guys. I don't know if that makes a difference overall. Your mileage may vary in your game playthrough if you are playing through it, but for my luck, I got it from one of the bigger guys. But anywho, we are now able to craft up our Tartil incubator, so let's get that going. I also crafted up some of these pearl scales so that we could try our luck at another chest armor here, but also we can get our 2nd tier pickaxe as well. So we're going to put that in the queue to get built, and then we're going to put our pearl plate in there as well. So it's going to take a hot second for everything to get finished up, but once this incubator gets done, we're going to grab it and we're going to get it set down so that we don't waste any time at all getting that up and going. So I'm going to come into our little familiar room here. We're going to take out this statue. I did not mean to take out that wall. Let's take out that statue like so. Let's grab the incubator and we're going to stick it right down there in the back. And then that should take 5 minutes to complete and we should be good. And then we have our 2nd tier pick. Just like so. Tool upgraded and integrated in. And then we have a couple seconds here to get our chest piece. We are making another one because if you guys remember, we made one the other episode. And it was just a common rank. It was a white tier, and I really wanted something higher than that. It looks like we did get a green tier, which is awesome. We got some freeze, poison, and electric. Unfortunately, we miss out on toughness and ice power. But I think overall it is it's better than what we have, I would say. Now we could craft up another one and try our luck again. So yeah, I would say we should get it going. Now that we have our 2nd tier pick though, we can go out and do a little bit of hunting to get the butterfly, which is what I really would want to have. So we're going to let that go. I'm going to hop into our inventory. We're going to salvage that chest plate that we do not need. And then I did want to take a quick second and run over to our potion area and see what kind of potions we can craft up, because we are having a little bit of a hard time with staying alive, to be completely honest. We're getting hit pretty hard, and I think it would be good to get some health potions crafted up here, and we could stick them on our inventory so that we have them when need be. Now what is this one? An elixir of anti-venom. I don't really think we need that one. A memory towelette. This gentle nappy will absorb the memory of a stabled pet's name. Oh, okay. So there's a way for you to rename your pet if you so choose to do. And now we have a decent amount of health potions. Let's get some speed potions as well, because I love having me boosted speed when trying to run through this game. Now let's see. Hopefully no whammies on this bad boy. We got a common again, and it does not look like anything fancy. It does look like we can craft another one though, so let's build up one more. We'll try our luck one last time here, and see what we get. All right, and just like that, we have our chest piece. Let's try our luck. We did get a blue, which is even better than what we had before. We have shock, poison, and electric. So we're missing out on electric power and freeze, but overall we're getting more health We do get shock. Poison resist, which is pretty nice, and electric resist. I think it's pretty good. Better than what we had, I would say. It looks like our egg is actually starting to hatch up there, so let's salvage that. We'll get a little bit of material from that bad boy. Let's take a peek here. I mean, he's got 2 minutes left. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just wait for this as well then. Because I don't really want to, I don't want to miss this, you know. So let's give it a couple minutes here. And we'll see if this bad boy hatches. Alright guys, we're getting pretty close here. It says there's 1 minute left on it, but it's probably just like a couple seconds left realistically. But hopefully we'll get a cool one. Now it'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing when it starts off, it'll just be a small one like how the other ones have been, and then we can craft something to make it bigger. Now, when we've made the other ones bigger, they have changed different colors. Our Wampit changed to a dark gray, and then our light bulb buddy has changed to a green. Ooh, it's speeding up a lot here. I'm guessing it's gonna hatch any minutes, or any moment, I should say. It's freaking out here, but it'll be interesting to see if he just grows in size when we do something, or if he will change color as well, because it'd be cool if they do change color. We have not seen a Tartil that's any other color than like that dark brown. This boy's taking his time. He's supposed to be hatched. There he goes! Our little baby Tartil. Oh, yeah, we're gonna name him Meatball, for sure. Doesn't he look like a meatball? And let's see. So we do need to craft that up to get him to the next size. And then he will craft this Tartil fire damp as well. But we do need something. We need this bulby, which I don't think we've found yet. And then we would need a giant fossilized femur. But let's take him with us. Let's swap him out. We'll bring him with. Let's see how much it is, what we need to get him to the next size here. Because it's this bad boy here. So we need several more of these Glotus berries. We need several more Squee barrels. And then we need one more Tartil essence. And then we can upgrade him to the next powerful size. So, but we should be able to... Oh, my voice cracked there. We should be able to head back to Barnabas and finish up his quest. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the map here. Where are you at, Barnabas? You are way out there. So let's go over there and take a peek. We do need to remember we picked up our level 2 pickaxe, so we can start going through and taking out some of those, some of these bad boys right here with our level 2 pick. And then we will get this dusk shard, which we can use then to craft up, what is it? The next crafting station, I believe. We can craft up with those. So let's talk to Barnabas here. I don't believe it. Seems they're doing a slow burn in the belly at all times. If we take a piece of that everlasting fire and place it in a special housing and absorb incoming fire damage. Yeah, there. With some clever pearl scale and gem usage, it is possible. I'm going to build one of these myself. Never worry about the flames again. Cool, so he built something for himself, and then he gave us the schematic for a Davy lamp. Interesting. We'll have to see what the light source is like for that compared to those gem lamps that we've been sticking around. Now, I don't believe we can take out some of these things like this. I don't think we can take that out. I believe it's part of the town there, so we won't be able to actually get that. But we could do a little bit of searching around here and try to pick some stuff up. I know that we need to take out a couple more of these guys. Oof. And our Tartil meatball is doing great damage. And these guys really aren't too bad to take out, I'm not gonna lie. I just know that we need some materials from them that we did not have a ton of. These Zug shells, I know we needed a few more for a certain recipe. Turbo fishing bait power, interesting, okay. And I know we need to get some of these bad boys harvested as well. because we need barrels in order to do a little bit of crafting for our Tartil to get him to the next size up. So really, it's just a lot of resource gathering at this point. But that's perfectly fine. We could always do a little bit of that off camera, but we do have more missions that we can go on. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do just a tiny bit of resource gathering, and then we will head up to Grandmammy's to see what additional quests there are for us, because that is where it showed there was an open quest, if I'm not mistaken. And we obviously do have some of these other ones that we could still look into. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to collect some resources, maybe do a little bit of crafting if we get what we need. And then when we come back, we will go up to Grandmammy's and see what they have in store for us next up there. Alright guys, holy smokes. So I cut away, obviously, to do a little bit of resource gathering, but you guys don't even realize how long it took me to get everything that we need for this Tartil barrel in order to upgrade our Tartil familiar. It took me so long to find another filthy Tartil essence, because you need to find a filthy Tartil in order to do it, and they are so hard to find. I was just not having any luck at all. I probably spent maybe like 20 to 30 minutes just running all over, and I can show you on the map. So we went all the way up here, and I walked all this way and finally found one way up there to take out. Yeah, I went out hunting, and I was collecting other resources for this project as well. I mean, we got enough stuff to make the crystal kiln, which we need as well, so I'm going to throw that into the mix as well. We also got a legendary giant bone helm that we can make now, but we do need 7 of these made up, and we need 3 of these from our Tartil, which I don't think we would have enough stuff. So I think I actually have to put him back for the time being, and let's see what he needs for this. Because we need 3 of these. Actually, we would have enough. So let's get those crafted up there. And it does look like we now have our upgrade for him, which is perfect. And then it's crafting that. And then what do we need? 7 of these. So unfortunately, we're going to have to craft up all of those. But then we should be able to make it a level 12 helm. After painstakingly finding the sturdiest giant skull around, you've assembled what many would consider to be a fantastic hat. So yeah, I found this bad boy, the giant fossilized skull, just laying around, very much like the giant femur bones you can find. So you'll just have to keep your eyes peeled for that. And we do now have a new crafting station as well to put down. So we're going to get that set up here. So we'll grab this, we'll place it right there. And Juicebox says, alright, if we put the doohickey here and the dongle there, bloom, a kiln, and I figured out how to make that comm device. Once you put that together, we'll need to find some high ground to place it on. Do you still have your topographical functions? Please, Flux, I'm not a simpleton. I'll find high ground while you get that built. Is there any high ground on this planet? High is relative, Flux. Still though, seems like anywhere else is just as good as anywhere else. Don't question my knowledge of radio communications. Alright, so we finally have our comm relay that we can make. We also now have all of the stuff to make our really cool helm. I'm going to give our Tartil his upgrade here, so he's going to evolve. And let's see what he looks like. I'm guessing he's going to look like a filthy Tartil, where they're like kind of green. Yep, kind of green. So, looks pretty cool. He doesn't look as big though. Now I'm curious. The tone bomb. Okay, so that's like the next one for him to do. Now he kind of looks like a moldy meatball, unfortunately. But we have enough to get this giant bone helm, so we're going to get that crafted up. It's going to take 5 minutes to do. Holy smokes. So I think in the meantime, let's head to Grandmammy's like I said we were going to do. and we'll pick up that last quest, and then hopefully by the end of the episode we'll be able to go back and pick up that helm. We actually have 2 quests sitting here, it seems like, so let's talk to this guy first. Bric-a-brac, I've got a special assignment that needs some urgent attention, Flux. Can't you send someone else? We're kind of busy. I mean, packages. No can do. All of us here are on high priority missions. I need someone qualified, but not as busy with official business, which is you. One of our agents, he's got a situation that needs tending. His name is Tack. You can find him at the beachhead on your map. Tack? Yep, a tip. Don't make him angry. Interesting. So let's take a peek at our map here. Oh, Tack's beachhead. He's way out there. Holy smokes. Okay. And then let's talk to him, to Jack. Psst. Eh? What's up, Jack? I have a super secret mission for you. No one else can know about it, or we'll all likely die a fiery, painful, explosive death. Whoa, sounds pretty hardcore. What's the situation? Is there a bomb under Grandmammy? Oh no. A bomb under... Shh, no. I can't believe we have to do this, but it's time we... Looks nervously around. Celebrate Flax Egg Day. Egg Day? Is that like a birthday? A Quadrops Egg Day celebrates the day they successfully came into being after struggling to break through the tough covering of their egg. So yeah. Sounds happy. Why is everything going to explode? Well, Flack has had a lot of near-death experiences in her time and puts a lot of value on her egg day. If anyone ruins it for her, she'd explode. Or the rest of us would be exploded? Right. So the rest of the crew piled our stuff together and came up with a trinket for her. We're just missing a few things. Bring me 10 fossilized femurs and 5 nitro so we can get it all done. And don't take too long. If we miss it, we'll all be exploded. Alright, so we have a new quest where we need to get femurs, and I know for a fact that we do not have that many, unfortunately. We are going to have to go out and do a little bit of gathering in order to get those femurs. And unfortunately, I actually had accumulated a decent amount from all that exploration we did to find that last Tartil. But we ultimately needed to use those to upgrade our Tartil. So it kind of didn't really... It kind of leveled out at the end, and we need to go and find more. So we're going to have to go find some more tar pits in order to find some more femurs. I do not know if they respawn or not. That'd be interesting to find out if they respawn. Alright, what do we get? What is that? We got a depth charge. Ooh, that looks dope. What can we use that for? Depth charge. This came from somewhere deep and probably deals 3,000% or 300% of your DPS as physical damage. Wow, okay. Actually not bad. Ooh, we got a whole slew of things, and we did get a recipe that landed way out there. Okay, so let's run around here. We have been getting a lot of schematics here, and we did get a crystal throne. So I'm guessing a lot of these recipes are going to be based upon the new crystals that we can get, or we can mine, the dusk crystals. So obviously we've been able to dig up this stone for a while now, and our new pick actually lets us do it a little bit more effectively. But now we can harvest those electrical stones that we keep seeing all over the savannah. But anywho, so where do we... Well, we could probably head back home. It's probably been enough time for us to see if our helm is ready to go, or at least is close enough to being ready. Let's take a peek here. How much more time? We got 25 seconds, which is not too long. And in that time, we can kind of get things up and ready for our next item. So, so now we can make a trowel, which is pretty interesting, but we need this Vlap. So Voma, we haven't seen one of these yet, so I'm guessing we're gonna probably be heading to a new place, and we actually have everything to make the comm relay, which is our next thing that we need. So we don't actually need to go out and get anything. Now, I did want to get this going, but unfortunately, we need to get the oddly shaped crystal, and we haven't done that yet. So there is our new helmet. Holy smokes. That giant bone helm is amazing. Holy crap. It does plus 231 on top of the health that we already had from our excellent pearl hat of refrigeration. Now we do miss out on ice power, electrical resist, and move speed, but we do get toughness, poison, vampire, turbo, and fire resist, which is pretty good, I would say. I would say that's a pretty good trade-off. So we can then go and salvage this bad boy. And now we have our awesome helmet. And we look kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, with this helmet on. And we can always now make these new dusk mitts, dusk pants, and then we would have to get some more materials to make this other stuff, including charged Zug molt, which I'm guessing we would have to do maybe an incubation in order to get a Zug of our own, question mark. And then also they have the watt in here too, but we ultimately we did not get the where is it? We never did the Glidopus incubator. We never ended up grabbing one so that we could have one of our own, which I'm not too upset about. I wasn't really excited to have one of those. It's not one of my favorite creatures in the game, but to be fair, it's a little bit of a bummer. So, I mean, we could always go out and get one if need be. But anywho, okay. So we're getting far into the episode here, and we probably should try to get at least one last thing done before we round everything out. So maybe we will head to the cultist compound and complete that quest, and then we'll call it an episode at that. So let me bring up that quest line really quickly here. So finding the cultist den. So this was from Backflip with Marla, about followers of Barry. So we need to go up there and check out this compound and see what is going on and take out any of the followers. I'm assuming we're going to take them out. I don't see why they would have us try to do anything else to them. So we're gonna head this way. I would laugh if we just instantly found what we needed from earlier. If we found a filthy Tartil and we were able to get another essence from him, I would laugh pretty hard there, because we spent so much time, or I spent so much time off camera trying to find that. So we should be getting close here, right? Yeah, we're getting close here. We just got to keep going up in this direction. So we're going to need some more shells from these guys for sure. There's no doubt about that. We're going to also need to get a little bit of flooring down here so we can cross over. I did find out these bad boys, these bulbi, which we were trying to, I had questioned on before that we'd never seen them. Well, we did see them. I just wasn't able to harvest them before, or I never cared to harvest them before because I didn't realize that we needed them. So this looks like the place here. So let's just take a front approach here. So we have Sharasa. Halt, who goes there? I just crashed my ship here and I was looking for a new deity to worship. Stinkin' Marla crashed our ship. Praise be to Barry for delivering you to me. Let me just get the door. Can't be too careful with them Marla followers about. Just go right on through to the center of the aisle. Hush. We'll see if you are fit to observe Barry. Alright, dope. So we are in the cultist compound here. We cannot get in there. We need a key. We need Hugo's security key door. And this is the person that we need to talk to here. Wow, this is actually a pretty cool place. I'm not going to lie. I'm digging this flooring. I don't know what it is, but this would be something cool to add to our flooring for sure. Looks like they got a couple houses around here. And then another security door. And who is this? Sharahar, but is that the same person at the front door? Or is that a different person? Oh, it's a different person, I think, right? Interesting. Okay. So we got to talk to this person in the middle. But I think realistically, we're already at the 30-minute mark, so we probably should wrap up the episode there. So when we come back next time, we will continue on this path. We will talk to this follower of Barry, and then we'll probably hop on some of these other side missions, and maybe we'll even consider going back and taking on the Bacon Wheat Fairy. Now, we might need to be a little bit more prepared for that. You know, making up some potions, like some speed potions and some health potions, but that should be easy enough to do. At the very least, we'll do some side missions, and we will talk to Barry, the Barry follower, like I said. But guys, we are going to wrap the episode there. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. It helps me out so very much. If you want to leave a comment, I love reading through all of your comments. Or if you are new to the channel and you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. If you want to follow me over on Twitch as well, I do stream on Twitch every so often. Right now, my schedule is primarily Friday afternoons from 12 p.m. to about 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And actually, it's about 12 to 12:30. It just depends on how the day is going. But that is the set slot time in there. So if you are interested in that, the link is in the description as well. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.